Alright gamers, what is going on? Insanity coming at you with a quick little overview of my first 12 hours with Bloodborne and my hands-on impressions with the combat, the difficulty, and of course just the full exploration of the entire game world, how it makes it feel like you're really immersed in this universe, and more importantly, what it feels like to actually have a game that doesn't hold you by the hand every 5 seconds, and that is something that we're really missing in today's game world. Sure, everybody needs a game where they have a linear path, that it tells you exactly where you need to go, what you need to do, how to unlock this puzzle, and so on and so forth. But that's one of the nice things about Bloodborne. It's made from those guys that have given us Demon Souls and the Dark Souls series, so you know it's going to be quite difficult for you to go ahead and try and advance throughout the game world to ensure a wonderful playthrough experience. And that is one of the main things that you have. So if you're one of those gamers that has absolutely no patience whatsoever, this game is not for you. Sure, it looks beautiful, it plays beautifully, and it gives the gamer a wonderful hack and slash experience. Just if you do not have the patience of wanting to retry the same areas over and over again while looking at that daunting "you died" screen again and again, this game will not be pleasurable for you or anyone else that you may be buying it for, because if you have a tendency of just quitting on a game extremely early because you have to do the same things over and over again, you're going to be really disappointed with Bloodborne, because that's exactly what this game has to offer. Not only are you tested to not only try and figure out your enemy's vulnerabilities and when you should strike, when you should be rolling or dodging out of the way, what weapons you want to be using, and how you want to try and attack each individual situation. It's very, very important that you try and figure out your enemy's weaknesses, because if you don't and you go blindly into a fight, you're more than likely going to get taken down in the first few seconds, because the enemies are completely unforgiving. They have a pattern to their strikes, but not every enemy attacks the same way. Same with the boss battles and mini bosses. Again, it's going to be one of those trial and error situations, so you want to make sure that you're able to make it back to the level up screen as soon as possible. Spend your blood to make sure you have a much beefy and better character to go ahead and try and deliver the best and ambitious gameplay experience that you can possibly enjoy. More importantly though, again, this is the most important aspect of the entire game, is what type of player are you? Are you going to want to try and take this slow? Or do you want to be ambitious? Do you want to try and roll around and dodge and attack everything? It's a trial and error game, so you have to go into a mob of enemies and figure out, hey, some of these guys are going to try and poke me with a pitchfork, some of them are going to try and push fire on me, and it's going to be different for every single experience depending on where you are in the game world. But on average, you're always going to have to try and be agile, you got to be rolling, you got to be dodging, and you always have to try and take out an enemy as quickly as possible, because more than likely there's someone right behind you that you cannot see unless you're changing your camera angle all the time. Anyways guys, I just wanted to go ahead and give you a quick little run through of what you should experience with Bloodborne and how you should play, and all the different, classes that you can pick, the 3 different weapons you can pick from. Mostly the saw cleaver is one of the best ones because it's the most balanced when it comes to your striking, how fast the player can move, and of course how much damage it delivers. Sure, there's the big axe which delivers the most amount of damage, but it's a lot slower moving, and there's that little tiny little stick cane thing that you can use that has extremely low damage, but you can strike like crazy. It's extremely fast, and again, it's one of those give or take situations, so building your character is completely up to you based on the gameplay style that you want to have. But most importantly, do not jump into this game unless you're willing to try and go ahead and take the game for what it's worth, and that is, it's meant to be a challenging, not holding you by the hand experience, and that is exactly what makes this game amazing. Anyways guys, if you have played Bloodborne, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this quick little overview of all the different little gameplay styles that I've offered you guys, and what the combat looks like. And of course, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out guys, thank you so much for being here.